like multiple things here. Okay. There we go. She be chilling right now. Whew. Lois, we're going this way. No. We're going this way. I got a big box in my hand, so I'm trying to do like 3 things. Oh shit, I was taping the game. What was the score? Oh. What was the score and who scored? Give me the deets. I was about a little bit through the second period. It was 0-0. I mean, the Kings are looking good. Oh, 4-1. Interesting. I mean, that's why I know this year's team is a little different. Because they should beat Utah 4-1. They're better than they are. Hold on, I knew Lois would go doo-doo. Hold on. I'm gonna give you guys the view of the street while I pick up Lois's doo-doo. Come on, Lois. You guys think it's easy being a dog dad. Hold on, the stream will be less choppy as soon as I, Via, where are you? Hello! I see the chicken man's in the house. Lois, come on, man. Holy fuck, this dog's driving me nuts. I'm a good dog dad. But sometimes I want to fucking kill this dog, to be frank. Alright, let's take a dip into the alley. Hello! See, I recycle my shit. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna give you guys the bird's eye view, a dog's view of the alley. Okay. Chicken Man Brennan, how many posts has Tommy made about the stabbing incident in Texas at track meet? That's news to me. Is Tommy breaking news stories now? Hey. Let's see here. Who's Mimi? Kempe? I love stand-up comedy. Oh, Kempe. I thought the Kings got a new player named Mimi. Hello. Message held for review. With no mods, I gotta check it. Yeah, Lois is full of shit tonight. 100%. Let's see where we can go. It's a little cold out here. I am wearing shorts. But let's jaywalk real fast. This car is coming hot. Come on, Lois. Move your ass. Kip Smith in the house. It's a little cold. I'm in shorts and a t-shirt that ain't too cold. Better cough, Lois. Lois is the best cough. How do you know I live in a gay neighborhood if you don't believe me? Here we have a rainbow Hummer. Hey, get it? A rainbow Hummer. And I love my dog. You know I do. Let's see. They got too much music playing on the boulevard. I wanted to kill Lois, though. I had to do 3 very important auditions, voiceover auditions for, I can't say what, but let's just say I would be reunited with some Comedy Store family. And I was almost done, and they had to be done on one MP3. No takeovers. And Lois would cough every single time right at the end. Well, I'm glad to hear that. You're not too far off with that, but it's an animated project, Moses. Now, legally, I can't tell you what it is, but it would be a nice project to get for me. Well, she just had the perfect fucking timing of literally every single take. I would be like 95% done. And I think, okay, she's asleep. She's not going to cough. And then all of a sudden she would cough. It's a shame I'm dying up here. Didn't get another season. But I kind of understand it, to be honest with you. I mean, it wasn't doing well in the ratings, to be frank. And, it's just one of those things. Lois, let's go this way. Hey, haven't been down this street in a while. I mean, season 1, we had the lead in of Twin Peaks. You'd think that would have done well. Lois is going doo-doo again. Yes, it will not be on BET. I can assure you of that much. But, Kevin Hart's new cartoon I think it's called Just Kev. It's on BET, and the great Doc Willis is on that. Now, you'd think I would have gotten on another all-black cartoon. I mean, my voice is deep. And Kevin Hart judged my first roast battle in Montreal against my friend Tom Ballard. I don't have a cousin named Ron, so someone is fibbing to you. I mean, I do have a lot of New York connections, but some guy named Ron masquerading as my cousin is not one of them. But I also have a ton of cousins. I mean, my dad's brother, Rush, he had 6 kids. So now all their kids have kids. You know, there's 5 kids in my family. I mean, there's gotta be 50 or 60 first cousins. I mean, I don't know. Well, I don't know who Ron is, but I'm sure he's fucked Bolivia. I mean, I can't escape that one. I was doing a show once. Now, I'm not a Vegas comic. I was just in Vegas for some random, my buddy's 30th birthday, and he had rented out, I think, the suite on top of the Hard Rock, like the penthouse suite. So, you know, I got there too early. I drove up. So I thought, you know, I'll do some shitty open mic. And, you know, I'm not a known comic, but I kind of am. You know, like it's a weird level of, I don't know, certainly not fame. But, so I walk into this room, and the guy who's running it instantly recognizes me. And goes, "Hey, you can go on next if you want, Earl." I'm like, "No, I'll wait my turn." And he's like, "Hey, well, it'll give us time to talk." And in my brain, I'm like, "Talk about what? I don't even know you." And he's like, "You know, you and I are Eskimo brothers." And I'm like, "I don't think so, bro." And he was like, "Yeah." And then he said her initials. I'm like, okay, that checks out. Earl, let your hair grow to compete with Chandler. I mean, as much as me and Chandler don't get along, she does have amazing hair, I will say. Now, someone told me she cut a lot of it off, but I don't know. You guys know my rule. I don't go on X's social media because, you know, like I said last night and a few other times, and if someone's going through a breakup now, never go on an X's social media because you're never going to find something that's going to make you happy, because she's either going to look better than when you were dating her, or she's got to be with her new boyfriend or some dude you don't know, and then your brain just goes fucking bonkers. So I don't know what her hair looks like now. But the bummer is that, I don't know if it's like this in New York comedy, but in LA comedy, people love to tell you about your ex because they're trying to gaslight you. And I had someone, a comedy friend of mine, who's actually one of my best comedy friends. So this guy should have known better. he's like, yeah, man, I was talking to your ex's new boyfriend. He's kind of a cool dude, and he's like, his name is. I'm like, I don't want to know. And so, you know, I would not even know she was in New York unless someone had told me that. I don't think Chandler cares about Lois that much, to be honest with you. But I mean, I guess if she called me and said, "Can I see Lois?" I'd let her. But that's how I am. Oh my Kenny Tenny. That is oh my God. A chicken man pulling out a name I have not heard in 25 years, bro. You get, I mean, you already are an elite member of the Earlverse, but a Kenny Tenny reference? That's top shelf. No, I share Lois with Gail. But I'm such a nice guy, and Chandler would never call me to see Lois. I mean, she loved Lois, the 3.5 years we were together, but I don't. Oh, 100% on that one, SC. Yeah. See, there's grass all around here, but none of it's greener. Hello. I'll stop and read the stream for a bit. Gina Babino, what up, what up? What up, Kathy? For Cinco, I'll take that under advisement, Chicken Man. Just for the Kenny Tenny reference, I'll go to a Food for Less. Yes, Gail is Lois's OG dog mom, and Chandler was. I don't know. Chandler never liked Gail, but here's the funny thing: they never met. Like they never met. But I get exes and your current girlfriend probably aren't going to get along that well, but Gail's very cool. I mean, I really don't have anything bad to say about Chandler other than how she left, but we won't get into that. Yeah, I mean, I don't, because a lot of people think I'm trying to troll Chandler with those throwback videos, but Facebook is probably my favorite thing about Facebook is the memories, your daily memories. And I did think those videos are kind of interesting to go back and see what life was like in the pandemic. I mean, Lois, Dick Fitzwell, $1.99. St. Louis Blues, 11 wins in a row. I don't have the ray gun with me, so you get the finger gun. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a wild fucking playoffs, bro. You got, I mean, here's how the West breaks down. I mean, they're a great team, man. Come on, Los. Hey, look, there's some grass that is shit brown. Uh-oh, Newport. Hey. I mean, Vegas is, they're leading the West, so you have to like their chances. What else? Kings are tough out. They don't have necessarily a superstar, but very good. Hold on here. We'll do a retro. I once bought Chandler a very nice spa day here. It's funny how there's grass. Now look up this place and see the prices they charge. And you tell me, here's some green grass. Sorry. See, you guys get me going, man. Hey, hit the like and subscribe button if you can, please. This won't be that long of a... Hey, what's up? Do I have change tonight? No. This won't be that long of a... Whoa. Guy just asked me for money. Unbelievable. He's wearing like a nicer jacket than I am. Holy fuck, dude. I love comedy. We'll give you a little tour of the West Hollywood. Now, let's see, where is it? Oh, yeah. This is, I think, yes, right here. My sister in the late 80s was Carl Weathers' assistant. And the office was right here. Somewhere up here. One of these things. And I think I've told the story of she came home on a Friday night and she's like, he's doing this movie. It's with Schwarzenegger and some pro wrestler guy, and they're in Mexico, and Carl hates it, and because he says he doesn't understand the movie. Like, you don't see the bad guy till like the end of the movie. And I was like, this movie fucking sounds horrible. And now it's my favorite movie of all time. Next person you see, can you ask them if they know Neil Brennan? I mean, as long as they're not homeless. I don't like to engage with the homeless. Now here's the Troubadour. This guy looks to be a bit of a wild card, so I'm not going to ask him if he knows your brother. But yeah, I don't... Hey, how are you? Here's the world-famous Troubadour. This is where Elton John played his first U.S. concert. And, hey. Come on, buddy. Hey, what's up, guys? Now here's Dan Tana's. Guess who else I took here? This was the last place we ate. When she knew she was leaving. Sorry. Still took that dinner 2 days before she moved out. Interesting. Sorry, I keep it real, man. This Earl don't hold back. I'm a fucking soldier. Dantana's is the best. Best Italian food in the city. Hey, Lois just walking out in the middle of Santa Monica Boulevard. She gives no fucks. Oh, shit. That monoxide poison, $50, which I believe is, I don't know what the conversion rate is, but hey, who gives a fuck? You'll get the ray gun when I walk in. Until then, you get the handgun. Look at this guy. Hello, 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 hello. Guy almost killed me. You get the handgun. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, is he not? I mean, every country's dollar's better than our money today. Holy fuck. I might have to get a real job if these tariffs keep going. Thank you. Oh, damn, that is a lot more than $50. Thank you, monoxide poison. Well, you know, I don't do these streams for the money, honey, but every now and then you like to get a couple bucks. But thank you very much. See, look, I mean, Lois is walking. I got this leash is fully stretched out. Damn. Well, thank you. I mean, I might have to call it an evening. You know, Lois be killing it in the Iditarod. Now, this is kind of a new restaurant. It's pretty full. I mean, it's kind of ballsy to open up a restaurant right by Dantana's. Someone docks her. She almost ran me over. I mean, to open up a restaurant 2 blocks down from Dantana's, man, you got to be feeling it. Monoxide, where are you from? The UK? My lost interest. We have a legend in the stream tonight. Hold on. Pew, pew, pew. You don't get the ray gun because, you know, she's feeling it tonight. I mean, she's pretty good. She got to be 87. Look at this guy. No signal. No signal. Hello. Hello. Doc's that guy. You got to keep your head on a swivel out here, man. The last thing I knew was pedestrians had the right of way. Now here's a homeless guy right here. Just, I mean, the freaks are out tonight. The freaks are out tonight. Now my phone's about to die. Here comes another homeless person. I mean, oh shit, let's hurry, Lois, before we get taken out. Now, if I hear music, I'm just gonna put it on mute. Hello. Come on, Lois. Got a gay sports bar. Here, I'll give them a little plug. Taps. And here's the second gay sports bar. I mean, West Hollywood's the only place that has like 3 gay sports bars back to back to back. Well, I mean, football's kind of gay. And here's another sports bar. Now, this is the sports bar I went to one time. All right, they're playing music. I'm going to mute it for a second. All right, we're back. They were playing the Olivia Newton song, Gay Anthem. Olivia Newton-John's song. It's a gay anthem. Physical. And you know, that video always freaked me out as a kid because that came out in 1980. I was 12 years old. I really, you know, my parents didn't really teach me much about gay stuff because, I don't know, I wasn't really exposed to much gay stuff. So in 1980, if you remember the physical video, it's a video where she's got all these fat guys and she's working them out. And then at the end of the video, they get into shape and you think they're going to walk off with Olivia Newton-John. But no, they all walk off together. And I remember asking my mom why none of them liked Olivia Newton-John. And she was like, well, Earl, you know. I'm like, no, I don't know. I'm 12. So there you go. That's why my mom was my mom. She also told me, be nice to everyone because there's always someone else in the room with a bigger dick. So when I was a kid, I would always look to see if someone had a bigger dick than me. What the fuck? Yeah, Lois is on the, I mean, for a dog who has as many physical ailments as Lois, she's in great shape. All right, now watch how fast fucking Lois is. I can do this. Lois, hey, come here. No, Lois, come here. Watch how fast she is. All right. And watch how she knows exactly where to turn. Left? I mean, she no dummy, this dog. And she's probably lost about 40% of her vision. Look at that dog. Whoa, Lois is, she's on fire right now. Now look at how fast she'll go to the door. All right. Now I'm gonna have to put my phone on a charger here. So let's do the reverse. There we go. Let me bring my chair over here. My phone's about to die. This is for all the super chats that I missed. My lost interest, monoxide, waiver. See how this looks. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's better lighted. All right, that's enough of that shit. So thank you very much for the all the super chats tonight. You guys be chilling right now. This is in the kitchen. Maybe we'll turn a little bit of the light on. A little bit. There we go. Just so you guys can see my face. So I did Dirk Diggler. You got me, brother. I can't do it again. I need a stretcher. Well, you know, I never asked for money, honey, but you know, sometimes it's nice to get it. So I appreciate your patronage. Peter Chicken Man Brennan, you think you could beat Hank the Angry Drunken Dwarf in rock and roll trivia like he beat Gary? Only if it was 80s metal, to be honest. Let's get a better angle here. Let me, you know, this is a better angle. Let me see how this works. We're doing it on the fly tonight, baby. That's not bad. Yeah, only if it was like 80s metal butt rock. Annie be chilling right now. Look at that baby. What a baby. She's a baby dog. That's, I think, Messier's old leash. I keep all my dogs' leashes. Well, you know, a hot lesbian, that's not a bad thing. You know, I'll take that. Well, I wish you were a girl, to be honest with you. But, you know, what are you going to do? Poison's original drummer. Wow. I mean, I know their original guitar player was Matt Smith, but I thought Ricky Rocket was always their original drummer. You 100% top for him. I don't fuck around. Are the Skakels related to the Shrivers in a roundabout way? You've got, here's the, you guys all know. Sorry, I'm trying to. Here's, you guys all know how I'm related to the Kennedys. My aunt is Ethel. So, the Kennedys are related to the Shrivers. So they're like second or third cousins by marriage. So, yeah, it's not, unless it's blood, it's not really that big of a deal to me. So, um, but yes, we are all related. I mean, technically, I'm related to Schwarzenegger because he married a Shriver who's related to the Kennedys, who are related to the Skakels. How many tables can you survive going through by the Dudleys? I mean, what I was going to do a couple weeks ago when AEW was in town, Big Bill does stand up. So what I wanted to do was go on stage in the main room, and I would just have a table on the stage. I wouldn't address it. I would act like it was never there. And I'd have to do about 35 minutes, and then I was going to say, are there any pro wrestling piazzas in the room? And that was going to be Big Bill's cue to come in and slam me through the table. But the Comedy Store was not down with that idea. Yes, Matt Smith was the original guitar player for Poison. And then it sucked. He got his girlfriend pregnant, and he had to go back home to Pennsylvania. And CC DeVille came in. I mean, Slash auditioned for Poison, and then CC came in, and Matt Smith was just like. Now, who's to say they would have been as successful with him? But he was on a lot of the early songs. So CC DeVille came in and got the gig. I mean, I don't like WWE, my lost interest. So I mean, it's interesting. I mean, people are talking about it. And was it a month ago it happened? So anything like that where they're still talking about it a month later, um, listen, people are talking about it. It got mainstream news coverage. I'm a Vinny guy. If I had to rank my favorite guitarist, in Kiss, if I had to rank them, I would say Vinny. I mean, it's hard to throw Mark St. John in there because he was only on one album. So I would say Vinny, Ace, Mark, Bruce, and Tommy. But I will say Bruce Kulick is definitely the most well-versed guitar player in Kiss. Like, he's the best all-around guitar player in Kiss. Um, so, can you try to get back into WWE for your fans' sake? Yeah, no, I know it sucks that I like AEW, most of you guys like WWE. If I could interview, and Vinnie Vincent for sure. Um, so, no, I didn't, Kip. Vinny, Ace, Mark, Bruce, and Tommy. Oh, well, I mean, I don't really count. I mean, he's a good rhythm guitar player. Who's the best wrestling guitarist? Jeff Jarrett, the Honky Tonk Man, New Jack, or Van? I'll go with Van Hammer. Van Hammer. Damn, that's between the Kenny Tenney and Van Hammer reference. I mean, you guys don't get the reason I got so excited when the Chicken Man brought up Kenny Tenney. He was literally someone I met my first year of stand up, and he was a horrible comic, like bad. And when I say someone's bad, they're bad because I don't really say many comics are bad. Um, but he was like an arm wrestling champion. Thoughts on Marchand leaving Boston? Well, by the way, check out My Lost Interest. He's one of the preeminent Clippers in the game. I think the Hall of Fame of Clippers are My Lost Interest, The Great Doom, and Stalin 19. I mean, I think he wanted to stay in Boston, but they didn't want to give him the extra year, I think. And he is older, and at some point he's going to start slowing down. So I think that it's kind of funny to see him on a line with Bennett, who, they fucking hate each other. But, that's the great thing about hockey is you can put two guys on a line who hate each other. They become besties. And if you put Kachuk on that line, that might be the most agitating line of all time. Bruce Kulick's brother played the studio songs. Yes, Bob Kulick. I mean, I don't know if I would count him as a guitar. I guess he's a guitar player in Kiss. Because he was originally going to be the guitar player in Kiss, and then Ace walked in. Peter Chicken Man, Brennan, Nasty Neil, favorite, Holly, hardcore, Molly, or Crash. I'll go with Molly. I'm waiting for Clipper Con. I mean, that's coming up next. That would be great if you had all the Clippers. But don't people think Doom is a girl? So that's interesting. Let me see if I have any cool pictures in here. I've never delved in. I do think I have some cool pictures in here. Here's it's a random notebook. So here's a birthday card from William Zoom. I don't think William Zoom. He sends his super chats through the mail, baby. Let's see here. I thought I would have some cool stuff here. Here's an autographed picture of Tony McKegney, one of the original African-American players. Let me see what else I have in here. I got stuff in all kinds. Here's something pretty cool. Bench warmers. There's that. I see some more stuff in here. Let me just check to see if there's no nudes. Here's a birthday card from my ex-girlfriend, Shelly, who we still talk to. Here's something pretty cool. The memorial for Rowdy Roddy Piper's thing at the Comedy Store. Very cool. Hey, Roddy. Let's see what this is. Happy birthday. Who wrote this? Another birthday card from Shelly. Me and Shelly are still cool. All right, that's about it. There's a pair of glasses I never knew I had. Retro glasses. I don't even know what's in here. Oh, let's see how... I don't know about that, but, it's good to know I have them just in case. Here's the Rambo knife my friend gave me. This could kill someone. No. So for the Roddy's memorial. I don't know if I say I was an artist, but, I really am a pack rat. No doubt about it. I mean, me and Shelly stopped dating in 2000, and those birthday cards look in pristine condition. Now let's go in this drawer. See what I have here. Oh, well, look at this. Ooh, I better put that one underway. Let's see here. Some pictures of Gail. There's a picture of Lois's mom. Let's see here. This is Lois's parents in happier times. That's about it. I know that this isn't too terribly exciting to you guys. Lois is right here. She wants to be brushed. Ghost of Mr. P. I don't know what the hell that's talking about. You tell Sergeant Slaughter you watched Earl Skakel. Ask Sergeant Slaughter if he remembers watching Earl Skakel do a Ric Flair impression at the Comedy Store. That was me, Waver. That was me. I was just a young baby cub back then. I was young at one time. What up? Okay, yeah, you guys can cross talk in here. It's not like you guys don't have to address me or whatever. Hey, hit the like and subscribe button. I haven't asked you guys to do that in almost 51 minutes. We'll go to the hour mark, and then I will wander off into the night. Cross talking is allowed here because I realize this stream isn't that interesting, to be honest with you. So I'm just happy you guys are here. So no Comedy Store this weekend. I get the weekend off, and it's a rare week off for me. But I can't complain. The Comedy Store has taken very good care of me. There's cross-dressing allowed. We allow all genders. And yeah, just no Ray or no all caps except for Peter the Chicken Man Brennan. That's the only thing allowed in this. Okay. Shout out to the LA Kings for a 4-1 victory, setting up the showdown. The showdown. Saturday afternoon at the Crypto.com arena. All right, we have enough power where we can. We have enough power in my phone to go to our usual spot here. Let's put the Earl sign on just for the fans. Just for the fans. Let's clean up the desk for a little bit. There's my buddy Sean Dursey playing for the Utah, almost said the Utah Jazz. Actually, they don't even have a name yet, so there you go. Yeah, I mean, that's not bad for me, my lost interest. I mean, is it something that would shatter Dabbleverse records? Probably not. I'm trying to stream at a more consistent time. I know that is better. Hey, Earl's on at 11 p.m., blah, blah, blah. I'm never home at the same time every night, so who starts for Pittsburgh? If Mason Rudolph is our starter, but he wasn't that bad. I was a Mason Rudolph fan, to be honest with you. So I'm a fan of Mason Rudolph's as a backup, but and I think he really got a lot of love from his teammates with that one playoff performance. And Kenny Pickett was like, I'm not going to be the backup. Fuck that. And that's, I think, was the end of Pickett's career in Pittsburgh. So, I mean, I don't want Aaron Rodgers. It's like, fuck off, bro. If you don't want to play for Pittsburgh, that's fine. I think deep down he wants to play for Minnesota. Um, but I think that, there's some options. I mean, I saw something. I think Anthony Richardson was listed as an option. I saw was it Wentz from the Eagles? He was listed as an option. I mean, listen, if they could somehow talk George Pickens into going, hey, bro, they're going to double team Metcalf a lot. That means you got single coverage. I mean, that's an awesome receiving core if they can talk Pickens into like not going the Antonio Brown cuckoo for coconuts route. Um, so, if you look at the offensive weapons as of right now on Pittsburgh, you've got Pickens, Metcalf, Fryermuth. I mean, those are three pretty good targets. And I like the big tight end Washington. But like if you're the Steelers, like I almost said Cam Ward. Cam Hayward said it best. He's like, hey man, I'm not doing some wellness retreat with you, bro. Either you want to be a Pittsburgh Steeler or you don't. That's the pitch. So, I mean, listen, would Aaron Rodgers be better than what they had last year? Probably. But, it doesn't seem like he wants to be a Steeler. Now, you'd think with how he played, we'll go 3 more minutes, guys. How he played in a kind of a small town, blue collar town like Green Bay, he might be a fit. But he also makes a lot of, he's very anti Steeler from the standpoint of it's always about him. There's always going to be, he's going to say something wacky on the Pat McAfee show. And that's not Steeler football. So, I mean, I never thought Pickett was that bad. I just think that he had, the Steelers, how many offensive coordinators have they had? A lot. So it wasn't the best learning. Kopitar getting a little fishy. I'd never seen Kopitar cross-check someone. I've never seen Kopitar mad. I mean, I know the Kings won this game 4-1, but Kopitar is usually pretty even keeled. So, yeah, I mean, he definitely doesn't want to play for the Steelers. I think, but they're kind of his last option now. I mean, I wouldn't mind Richardson, you know, and Wentz is an option. And then you draft. I don't know if I want to draft Sanders though. He just seems to already have a lot of fucking baggage, man. So how can I tell if a guy wants to date you? I don't. I don't know, to be honest with you. I think Rogers thinks if he waits, he can step into a contender. Yeah, I mean that's true too. But like, if you're a contender, then you probably already have a good quarterback. Oh yeah, if someone gets hurt. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying I'd be depressed if is the Steeler quarterback, but he's done enough. Like, you know, unfortunately for him and like Roethlisberger, they just played in the Brady era where Brady's the goat. I hate the fucking Patriots, but like you just can't deny that 7 Super Bowls, man. I mean, that's like you know. Uh, but Rogers is a great. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer. There's no doubt about that. So, you know, are the Steelers Super Bowl contenders? They got to go through Kansas City, and I just don't think that's possible. But they still have a good defense. I mean, Fitzpatrick is still one of the better safeties. I mean, Watt had a down year, and he's still probably the best linebacker in the game. I mean, if you had one game and you needed a linebacker, he's my guy. So we'll see. I mean, right now it's just Mason Rudolph. like it's a little scary. But if they got to tough it out with Rudolph, I don't know. Well, he definitely is. You definitely his injury definitely slowed him down, and he was never really nimble in the first place. So and the Steelers have a lot of question marks on the offensive line. A lot of kids. So I don't, I could understand if Rodgers didn't want to play in front of a young offensive line. That I would totally understand. What up, Richard? We're just talking a little Steeler football to end the stream. And I think that you know the offensive line is a problem potentially. And I got to be honest with you. I didn't think Arthur Smith was that much better than Canada. To be oh, here we have a breakaway. More. I mean, I know the Kings won, but it's still nice to see the goals. I mean, listen. I still think Kansas City's the best team. But there's a lot of movement this year with free agents, so we'll see, and we'll see what happens at the draft, what trades happen, and whatnot. Um, isn't he longest running? Yeah, Tomlin. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Tomlin's like, as a Steeler fan, he's never had a losing season, but that's one of those stats where it's kind of like, I don't know. Okay, they went 9-8. Can you say that's a successful season? I guess. Um, yeah, I mean, I think their defense is still very good. I think the weapons they have now. I don't know who their running back's going to be with Harris leaving, but just on paper, that's a great receiving core with Pickens, Metcalf, Calvin Austin, and Fryermuth, who I think is the second best catching tight end outside of Kelsey. But you're going to have to go through Kansas City and Buffalo, and I don't know if the Steelers can right now. I mean, I didn't understand why Hurts or not Hurts. Fields was 4-2, looking good, and then they just replaced him with Wilson, and they say that Wilson wasn't really getting along with Arthur Smith, so it's like, well, just stick with Fields then. But I mean, we'll see what happens. Yeah, I mean, Kansas City has definitely benefited from playing with the Chargers, a weak Denver team, a bad Raiders team. But it's like, listen, I mean, it's not like the Steelers have been in a, it's been the Steelers in Baltimore, and then Cleveland's been bad forever, and Cincinnati's like, I don't know, they've been okay. What up, VIP auction group? Yeah, I mean the Chargers. I mean Harris is a great running back, and he's good out. He can catch out of the backfield. So and he'll be rejuvenated. I mean, listen, when you go from Pittsburgh to LA, you're now maybe he hits the nightlife a little harder. I mean, I don't necessarily know if Pittsburgh has great nightlife. Um, yeah, I mean, 100%. That's not a good look for the Steelers. It feels pick the Jets. But I also think that I would guess that the Steelers probably lied to him a little bit and said, "You're our guy. Wilson's just coming in case you get hurt." And then Fields goes 4-2 to start. I mean, he wasn't like mind blowing, but then he's just replaced by Wilson, and then just kind of used as a gimmick guy. So Lois got food tonight, and sometimes she gets a treat and a bony and whatever, whatever she wants. So hit the like and subscribe button. Well, guys, we'll go to 72 minutes because that was my old hockey number. So, you know, and we'll just call it a day. And then we'll reconvene another night. Yeah, Lois, she's got bonies all over this house. She hides her bones. And then she got about 8 different kinds of food there. So, Chandler, will you ever move back? Will you want to end with the Chandler doll? I don't know, SCVID show. It's a little different when you got to pay your rent. And you don't have a great guy like the guy behind me paying for everything. Hee 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 hee. Yes, the Chandler doll is in the house. I had a bone last night, Earl. Hello, boing. I mean, yeah, I think my good friend Stefan F. Told me the score of the game. But, hey, the Kings won. So, no, that would be Bolivia did the GoFundMe. It just sucks that Big Ben was in the Brady era. I think the Steelers could have won at least 1 or 2 more Super Bowls. But, what are you going to do? You just happen to be playing at the same time the greatest quarterback of all time was playing. So, yeah, the Blues, that's 11 straight wins. We'll end on hockey talk because that should clear people out of here. Hello! Or if you have more questions for the Chandler doll. You got Vegas, Edmonton, and the Kings, solid choices. You could really say that, any one of those teams could go far. And then you've got Dallas, Colorado, and then kind of an underdog team like St. Louis. And then in the East, you've got Washington, both Florida teams, Carolina. And then, you've got a team like Montreal, who's kind of a wild card. If they get in, they're like the Bad News Bears. Like they believe. Tomlin's not going to go unless they go like really 3-14 or something. I don't tell you guys what to send me. I don't ask for you. I don't ask for gifts. I don't ask for anything. So if you guys send me something, you send me something. Now you could send it. I don't like I actually give out my home address because I've had stuff stolen from the Comedy Store. I believe AC/DC sent me something, and unless it just never got to me. And I've looked. Can you put the hockey playoffs team in Dabbleverse terms? What team is MLC? I would say Edmonton is MLC because they whine a lot. And they're the best. Well, they have the 2 best players. So, I don't. If you DM me on Instagram, I'll give you my home address. If I trust you, I gotta like know you, like someone else coming in, like, hey, I want to send you something. Give me, there's a vetting process, to be honest with you. So, well, you guys are my gifts, we're just a friendly Excuse me, we're a friendly stream in here. You know, I don't, you know, I'm not doing this to become Mr. B. I can trust you guys. But I was just saying, if it's like a random person I've never seen in the stream before, I wouldn't give out my home address. You know. Now, isn't it crazy? My last three short, here are my last four shorts, the numbers 4,309. That's a lot for me. The next one was 186. The next one was 39. And then the next one, 240. I try to be a down to earth guy. I mean, you know, I got a temper every now and then. I don't have a P.O. box. I just have a home address, baby. I think I'm listed in the white pages anyway, so. But, you know, I don't, you know, like when William Zoom asked me for my home address. That's interesting. Definitely Chandler. I mean, if you break down their careers, I mean, Bolivia was on all three seasons of Roast Battle. She didn't really do well on any season. And they're so dumb. I told them to put me and her against each other season one when we were dating. It's just a natural storyline. Oh, yeah, we got other plans for her. And then they put her up against K. Trevor Wilson, who she was never going to beat. She was so into battling Hinchcliffe. And I'm like, because if she would have beat K. Trevor, she would have battled Hinchcliffe. And I'm like, listen, I saw this guy K. Trevor battle in the untelevised season. You better worry about him. Worry about Tony when you get to him. And then season 2, she lost to Todd Barry. I think season 3, she got murdered by Kim Congdon. I think she had a writing gig on one of the roasts, but those anyone can get those. I mean, Chandler is an Emmy-nominated writer, so I mean, you know, listen, just because we don't get along anymore, you know, you can't take that from her. Speaking of Rat, well, the funny thing is, like, Bolivia is really good at roast battle when she feels disrespected or when she doesn't like the person she's battling. And the original idea was for me and her in season 3, but she said no. Like, when did she get that much power to dictate who battles? And then they put her up against Kim, and Kim's a fucking animal. And I think Kim went into that battle going, okay, you didn't pick me for seasons 1, 2, and now you want me battle the queen of the show? Okay. Because Kim called me up asking for dirt. And I said, hey, I don't want to get involved. Like, she already hates me enough. CMI lost interest. Thanks for hanging. I don't know if there'll be a book written about Robin Crosby specifically. And to be honest with you, I don't know if there's really a great need for a book on rap. So, well, I mean, I just think, put it this way, I think Kim was very motivated, and I don't think Bolivia was motivated at all. It was just like, okay, I'll just do season 3, I'll get on TV again. Because when I was called in to Comedy Central, I think they were thinking about doing a season 4. And they asked me who I would battle, and I said I'll battle Bolivia. It was on the tip of my tongue. And they're like, oh, we're never using her again. So she burned a bridge there, because I think in season 3 she just didn't give a shit. She put in the bare minimum of effort, and Kim is the wrong person to put in the bare minimum on. And Chandler's written, I mean, you can look her name up on IMDb. She's done a lot of things, and certainly a very talented improviser. But like, she was one of the head writers and producers on Holy Moly, that stupid golf show with Rob Riggle. So, I mean, I would absolutely say she was more successful. Oh, I mean, I'm not saying a book on Rat wouldn't be interesting, but, you know, I mean, the problem is those guys fucking hate each other, so you can never get them to sit down and, like, you know, like the Cars, when they knew Benjamin Orr was dying, they all got together for that last interview. You can, even if someone was dying in Rat, you couldn't fucking get them to sit together. Everyone hates Blotzer. Juan is just kind of an enigma. DeMartini is like, he's got money from his wife, so he doesn't want the fucking drama. Like, he knows by going out with Piercy, there's no drama because, it's just an easy gig. You play Rat songs you've been playing for 40 fucking years. They're pretty big festivals. And, like, he don't need the money, honey. But I think he gets along with Piercy, so it'll be no drama. Oh, that's cool, Furbo. Yeah, I mean, there were a lot of guys in Rat in the early days. I mean, Jakey Lee was in a very early version of Rat with Robin Crosby, and then Jake left for the Aussie gig, and that's how DeMartini got in. What up? What up? Man, you guys love the comparisons. Um, well, Chandler certainly did more episodes. I think Chandler did about 10 episodes. I mean, the very first interview I had Bolivia on, she was really good because we were very friendly. We hadn't even started dating then. And then she came on after Roast Battle, our season, with George Perez, and wasn't that great, to be honest with you. Um, so, oh, Chandler by far. Like, listen, I cannot like someone or they cannot like me, but I mean, Chandler's funny. Um, Go look up her name and stand up. Like, she's funny. And those clips are from like 10 years ago when she was really green, but you could tell this girl's funny. Um, so, La Parker, Chicken Man, La Parker or L.A. Parker? Oh, La Parka, La Parka. Come on, man. My thoughts on Liam Neeson and the Naked Gun remake: they can't remake Naked Gun. It's just not going to be as good. I mean, Naked Gun is like, it's like that first couple seasons of Saturday Night Live. You just can't, like, you're not going to capture that magic. So, yeah, I mean, Shab, Shab could not follow Chandler, and Chandler was really good at improv, like UCB. Like, she was very high up in that world. I think she was one step below the performance group, and then the pandemic hit, and I think UCB shut down. I loved going to Dan Tana's, Sushi Ya, and all the other ones Earl took me to. And now the high end places I go to involve a drive through. Hee hee hee, hee hee hee. I can live with how I treated her. So, that's it, guys. This has been a very. We'll go to the 80-minute mark. Just I'm. That's the ADD kicking in. Yeah, the Bad News Bears. You because here's the thing. I don't think people realize. I don't think any of those kids in the original Bad News Bears were actors. I think the casting director literally went to like baseball fields in the valley. And like, oh, this kid looks pretty funny. Yeah, this kid's fat. He can play the catcher. Um, you can't remake, like the Creed. Not that Creed was a remake, but the one with Drago, where his son is basically playing the new Drago. No, I don't think so. So, all right, guys, you got 30 more seconds for any last minute Chandler doll questions or anything. The chemistry between him and Tatum can't be, yeah, 100%. And those kids, Tanner Boyle, like that guy was amazing. And the fat Ogilvy from the first one, that's the guy I feel sorry for the most. He got fired for losing weight. That's Hollywood in a nutshell. When you tell a little kid, 12 years old, that hey, you gained or you lost weight and you got taller. Sorry, you're gone. You think they remake Titanic in 15 years? I think they're going to remake it with Steve Kravitz and Francesca Hilton. Ho! 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 All right, you guys. Did Chandler make the money, honey? Yeah, I mean, she made some money. I mean, she was the head writer producer on Holy Moly. So like that's a network show. Like you're making the money, honey, if you're writing on a network show. So yeah, Bill Paxton. Maybe I could audition for the Bill Paxton part. Ho! 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 All right. Save the Chandler questions for another night. This has been Earl Skakel. This has been the Chandler Doll. Good night, Earlverse.